High drama here after the first event, the car flip. Simon Flint, one of the British favourites, has sadly had to withdraw from the competition due to a quite severe leg injury, but I'm assured he's getting the very best medical attention.
But in another twist, our defending champion Derek Boy has had to retire for personal reasons, which means we've lost our defending champ, but it does mean that the field is wide open going into our next event, and boy, it's a big one.
This is the truck pull. Just look at that monster. And here to describe it in more detail, a man with lots of experience of pulling monsters. It's world's strongest man, 4 times no less, Magnus van Magnusson.
It's a 10-ton truck, a 20-meter course. Competitors will be pulling arm over arm. Now this will test your grip strength, your back, your legs, and your endurance.
This is the truck pull.
Well, South Africa's Etienne Nelson struggled for the second event in succession. Just shy of 6 meters was his best effort. Kevin Murray finished the course in over a minute. 69.47 seconds was the time for the Irishman. Well, the word legend is an often overused one in sports, but perfectly applicable for this man in the realm of strongman competitions. Odd Hagen from Norway, 63 years old, and his list of achievements is a long one indeed. And just look at the strength and power that he's applying to that rope, hauling this 10-ton truck over the 20-meter course, and it's moving at a fair rate of knots. Just lost his grip momentarily, but plenty of focus and aggression being applied to his task. The rope just getting a little bit more slack for slightly longer periods of time now as fatigue begins to become a factor. The grip will be burning, the forearms will be pumped, but Odd Hagen breaking the 40-second barrier. What a superb effort from the man who is 63 years of age.
Odd, 37.97, you're the new leader. How does that feel?
It was all right. It wasn't a great pull, but it was okay.
Wasn't a great pull, he says. 63 years old and he just pulled a 10-ton truck in 37 seconds. You're crazy.
So Ben France has just seen Odd Hagen lay down a marker of sub 40 seconds in the truck pull. How can the man from Lancaster respond? He's the first place finisher in the UK Masters Strongman competition earlier this year. Just overcoming the initial inertia. Remember, he's only 112 kilograms, so that lack of body weight will mean that it's difficult to get the truck off the mark, but now he's going really well indeed, using his legs to good effect, really leaning back. When you do lean back, even though you have longer pulls, it just tends to leave the rope slightly more slack for a slightly longer period of time. But he's going very well indeed, is Ben France. Just beginning to feel it now. The legs will be burning, the lungs also. Really working that rope in an effort to get the truck over the line. Just over the 40-second mark. And that gives you an indication of just what a good time Odd Hagen has laid down previously.
Has anyone ever told you you sort of bear a passing resemblance to sort of Chuck Norris crossed with like a Californian rock climber? Like you could advertise a rock climbing brand, but you could also punch a man's face off his head.
I've not heard it before, but the beard is new.
Yeah?
Yeah, just a throwback from a holiday this year.
You're pulling a Paxman.
Yeah.
So Mike Saunders up to the start line. 4th place overall after the car roll. He too will try and haul in the lead marker that has been laid down by the oldest competitor in the event. Odd Hagen still out in front with a sub 40-second time, and Mike Saunders too using every muscle group in his body, flexing the legs to get a squat, sliding on his glutes before leaning way back to use those big muscles in the back and keep this truck motoring down this 20-meter course. Continuing to lean back and pull hard on that rope. It'll be biting into his hands as he's well over the halfway stage of the 20-meter track. The truck inching just a little bit more slowly. You see how pumped the forearms are as Saunders pulls on that rope for all he's worth, just beginning to alter his technique a little bit, going arm over arm. 44.05 seconds. Odd Hagen is still out in front.
Hey, that event looked good for you.
Yeah, a bit disappointed with the time, but you know, Got to keep fighting it out.
Do you know where that puts you so far in the leaderboard?
3rd.
Right, okay, well that's not bad.
No, we're doing all right.
You still got to be in it to win it though.
Don't worry. I'm always in it to win it.
So Gregor Pesk, currently in the bronze medal spot after the car roll, demonstrated terrific explosive power during the course of that event, and now putting that 145 kilogram body weight to use to overcome the initial inertia of the truck. Arm over arm, leg strength being employed, leaning back, and terrific effort with every single pull. Just approaching the halfway stage of the course. How pumped the forearms and biceps and triceps are, and in stark contrast to the event leader to this point, Odd Hagen, Pesk possesses relatively comparatively small hands, makes the task of gripping this rope even more difficult. The grip, of course, supremely and severely tested during the course of the truck pull. This is hard work for Pesk now. We're over the 40-second mark, but he's continuing to fight to get the truck over the line. 51.14 seconds. Oh, that was tough.
Gregor, 4th place. Hard? Easy?
No good. No well, no good.
Jak się masz?
Dziękuję, bardzo dobrze.
You're such a chatterbox, this one.
Little fingers.
Ah, okay. I see.
Otwin. My big fingers.
The rope's very thick, hard with the
yes,
smaller fingers to get a grip. Thank you.
Ale ja się daj to.
Anton.
Thank you.
Anton.
I know what he said.
From the United States of America.
Well, Chad Coy ahead of this event was saying that he really isn't looking forward to this. Comparatively low body weight at just 120 kilograms. He said it's never been one of his favored or preferred events, but he's going to have to go through it if he wants to claim top spot on the Masters World's Strongest Man podium. Just getting the truck moving now, doing a good job of keeping the rope relatively taut. Another athlete bedeviled by small hands and the grip, such a crucial component of the truck pull event. Deeply experienced in strongman competition now is Chad Coy. Been a strongman competitor since 1988. Health club owner and strength coach back in his native Indiana. But just how often do you get to practice hauling a 10-ton truck over a 20-meter course? This is really hard work for Coy now, but he's continuing to battle and compete, personifying his nickname of the Lionheart, just trying a bit of an alternative grip, wrapping it around his wrist and forearm. We're approaching the minute mark. Every second crucial, 101.83. Well, that was hard work for Chad Coy, but he fought to the finish.
I hate that event.
Not your event.
It sucks.
Why are you specifically not? Why is it not your event?
I don't know. I'm just terrible at it.
Come on, Chad, don't be coy.
Small hands. Small hands. I don't know. It's just a bad event.
It's difficult as well, I guess, because, I mean, what are you, 40? How old are you?
Age doesn't mean anything.
I know, but look at old Hagen, he's 63 and he absolutely smashed that event, you know? I mean,
Oates' hands are,
enormous,
Not
like
human.
leather shovels.
they're not human.
Yeah.
It's like X-Man hands.
So here is the event leader after the car roll. Antanas Brutus displayed plenty of power and aggression during that opening event. Still looking to overhaul the time of 37.97 seconds laid down by Hagen. And look at the technique being employed by Brutus. Lots of forearm being employed, getting plenty of leg and back into this truck pull as well. And he is going great guns so far in the opening stages of this event. The truck just motoring down this 20-meter course. This is going to be a really impressive time for the man from Lithuania. Gripping onto that rope, hauling it in, and seemingly inspired by the sight of the finish line. And there it is, 34.76 seconds. Brutus entitled to be flat on his back because that was a superb effort. 34.76. He takes top spot, and that's 2 wins out of 2 for the man from Lithuania.
Number 1, 2 wins in a row. Good? Feel good?
Yeah, get okay. Yes,
Very tired.
yes.
We've decided Robert De Niro.
Yes.
You look like Robert De Niro. Raging Bull, you're the looky-likey of the World Strongman Masters. You look like Robert
Yeah.
De Niro. Can you say to the camera, you talking to me? You talking to me?
You're talking to me.
Thank you.
Well, a terrific display from Antanas Abrutis in the truck pull, securing first place in that event. And look at Odd Hagen, 63 years of age, and the only other athlete to break the 40-second barrier. And it's 2 wins out of 2 now for Antanas Abrutis. He's got daylight between himself and the rest of the field, but how tight are proceedings between 2nd and 5th? 5 athletes separated by just 1 point.